we arrive on scene, the engineer, who's the driver, is responsible for the pump and everything on the truck. So the firefighter who's riding on the right jumps out of the truck, deploys the hose.
I, as the driver, get out and safely chalk the wheels so the vehicle doesn't run. I get the pump going, and I start sending water when he calls for it.
So I'm en route with my 200 foot of hose, and I'm calling for water as I'm going, because the hose is going to fill up behind me. That speeds the delivery of water onto the fire.
Correct.
And is there always at least two people that work together
when you attempt to put out a fire?
First response is going to be in first to you, but yes, the supporting crew come in behind, grab the tender to bring more water, come with another attack engine, hopefully hit the fire from another direction if we're able to. But yeah, you definitely want to use the buddy system. This is going to be part of our rural hitch, which is what we're going to be using a lot. When we show up to a driveway, we're going to lay this 2.5-inch line down, continue up to attack the fire. The tender will show up and tie it at the bottom of the hose.
So this system gives us 4,000 gallons of water pretty much immediately on scene. So you've got 1,000 in the attack engine, 3,000 in your tender, and we set up a relay where this engine, nurse tender, feeds that pumper. You have a splitter here. You can hook another hose onto that. Your second arriving water tender or engine, you hook into that, let this engine disconnect, this tender disconnect when it's full of water, when it can take off, smoke it to resupply, while the other tender supplies the engine. So with a lot of options here. All of our engines have 1,000 gallons of water, so those engines can come up and resupply the attack engine. So we have 4,000 gallons of water on our engines, plus 3,000 gallons on one tender, and with mutual aid, that gives us unlimited amounts of water. That's how you use water in rural settings.
on that your goal as a Ralph Fire District is to have at least 4 volunteer firefighters, quote unquote, on standby. On duty. So if you get a call, you can go out there right away.
And that's our standard right now. We usually send 2 in the engine, 2 on the tender, or 3 in the engine with 1 on the tender.